The righteous reign of the branch. Isaiah 11, New English Translation. A shoot will grow out of Jesse's rootstock, a bud will sprout from his roots. The Lord's Spirit will rest on him. A spirit that gives extraordinary wisdom, a spirit that provides the ability to execute plans. A spirit that produces absolute loyalty to the Lord.
The righteous reign of the branch. Isaiah 11, Bible in Basic English. And there will come a rod out of the broken tree of Jesse, and a branch out of his roots will give fruit. And the Spirit of the Lord will be resting on him. The Spirit of wisdom and good sense, the Spirit of wise guiding and strength, the Spirit of knowledge and of the fear of the Lord.
He will take delight in obeying the Lord. He will not judge by mere appearances, or make decisions on the basis of hearsay.
And he will not be guided in his judging by what he sees, or give decisions by the hearing of his ears. But he will do right in the cause of the poor, and give wise decisions for those in the land who are in need.
He will treat the poor fairly, and make right decisions for the downtrodden of the earth. He will strike the earth with the rod of his mouth, and order the wicked to be executed.
And the rod of his mouth will come down on the cruel, and with the breath of his lips he will put an end to the evildoer.
Justice will be like a belt around his waist, integrity will be like a belt around his hips.
And righteousness will be the cord of his robe, and good faith a band round his breast.
A wolf will reside with the lamb, and a leopard will lie down with a young goat.
And the wolf will be living with the lamb, and the leopard will take his rest with the young goat. And the lion will take grass for food like the ox, and the young lion will go with the young ones of the herd, and a little child will be their guide.
An ox and a young lion will graze together, as a small child leads them along. A cow and a bear will graze together, their young will lie down together. A lion, like an ox, will eat straw.
And the cow and the bear will be friends while their young ones are sleeping together.
A baby will play over the hole of a snake, over the nest of a serpent an infant will put his hand.
And the child at the breast will be playing by the hole of the snake, and the older child will put his hand on the bright eye of the poison snake.
They will no longer injure or destroy on my entire royal mountain. For there will be universal submission to the Lord's sovereignty, just as the waters completely cover the sea.
There will be no cause of pain or destruction in all my holy mountain. For the earth will be full of the knowledge of the Lord as the sea is covered by the waters.
At that time a root from Jesse will stand like a signal flag for the nations. Nations will look to him for guidance, and his residence will be majestic.
And in that day, the eyes of the nations will be turned to the root of Jesse, which will be lifted up as the flag of the peoples. And his resting place will be glory.
At that time the sovereign master will again lift his hand to reclaim the remnant of his people from Assyria, Egypt, Pathros, Cush, Elam, Shinar, Hamath, and the seacoasts. He will lift a signal flag for the nations. He will gather Israel's dispersed people and assemble Judah's scattered people from the four corners of the earth.
And in that day the hand of the Lord will be stretched out the second time to get back the rest of his people. From Assyria, and from Egypt, and from Pathros, and from Cush, and from Elam, and from Shinar, and from Hamath, and from the sea lands. And he will put up a flag as a sign to the nations. And he will get together those of Israel who had been sent away, and the wandering ones of Judah, from the four ends of the earth. And the envy of Ephraim will be gone.
Ephraim's jealousy will end, and Judah's hostility will be eliminated. Ephraim will no longer be jealous of Judah, and Judah will no longer be hostile toward Ephraim. They will swoop down on the Philistine hills to the west, together they will loot the people of the east.
And the envy of Ephraim will be gone, and those who make trouble for Judah will come to an end. Ephraim will have no more envy of Judah, and there will be an end of Judah's hate for Ephraim. And they will be united in attacking the Philistines on the west. And together they will take the goods of the children of the east. The hand will be on Edom and Moab.
They will take over Edom and Moab, and the Ammonites will be their subjects. The Lord will divide the gulf of the Egyptian Sea. He will wave his hand over the Euphrates River and send a strong wind. He will turn it into 7 dried up streams and enable them to walk across in their sandals.
The hand will be on Edom and Moab, and the children of Ammon will be under their rule. And the Lord will make the tongue of the Egyptian sea completely dry. And with his burning wind his hand will be stretched out over the river, and it will be parted into 7 streams, so that men may go over it with dry feet.
There will be a highway leading out of Assyria for the remnant of his people, just as there was for Israel when they went up from the land of Egypt.
And there will be a highway for the rest of his people from Assyria, as there was for Israel in the day when he came up out of the land of Egypt.